This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I'm Wooly Shambler, here with MD. Lou. Shiny. And Specs.
Hello!
We're talking about Moltres.
Fire!
Yeah, we got Articuno looked awesome, Zapdos looked awesome, and then...
And we have a flaming rubber chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you have done him? How would you have done him better?
I don't know, but it's better than this, that's for fucking sure.
Like, make him less pot-bellied.
As a person who is a fan of the concept of an animal but with fire on it, even I don't like this guy.
I would just design it after, like, a more striking-looking bird.
Like, maybe they should have swiveled it around so that Moltres had the more phoenix-looking design that Articuno has.
But the thing is...
I don't know.
No, that's what makes Articuno good.
The thing is with making Moltres a Phoenix, though, is that Ho-Oh was originally also designed for Gen 1.
True.
So,
valid,
you know?
Yeah.
But Ho-Oh doesn't look like a phoenix. Ho-Oh looks like a fucking baller.
Ho-Oh does, definitely. It's like a Chinese Phoenix kind
He
of
looks
thing.
like my son.
What about like a peacock with just a big fan of fire tail?
Ooh, I like that.
That would've been
I like that
sick!
concept,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's also
very
Ho-Oh.
cool, yeah.
I'm thinking something like predatory, like some sort of falcon.
Peacocks are fucking predatory, dude. Have you seen a peacock? Those guys are motherfuckers.
Yeah, but like, who gives a shit about peacocks, actually?
The problem with this is not the fire, it's the bird within the fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does look
honestly.
like a rubber chicken, like a squeaky rubber chicken.
It literally does. It's like a bean with a head and sticks pointing out.
Do you
Yeah.
think maybe it could have done with just being a bird on fire rather than a bird with fire? Like if it
Yeah.
was just all fire.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess it doesn't really fit the
No.
design spec when compared with the other two, though. That's the
We've-
only problem.
We've talked about before how, like, fire types who aren't just animal on fire are cooler. But I think they can
Absolutely.
do it well, they just don't. Like, they haven't succeeded in making that cool. So far, at least.
They
Mm,
have,
Liz,
we just,
You're all just finally understanding that I am the truth speaker.
I like animal with fire on it. I think it's a good design.
You're a
I think it's a good
monster.
design. It's just not, like, this isn't. Like, you can...
No, this isn't.
I like
This sucks.
the design of Ponytail and Rapidash because their mane is fire. Like, that's...
I almost think like even some sort of embellished Pidgeot would look better.
Yeah.
Just do something with like its crest, and makes it look like, give it like fiery colors. I don't know.
Make his beak a blowtorch flame. There you go.
Wow, yeah, sure, yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit in this. If this Pokemon is injured, it dips its body in the molten magma of a volcano to burn and heal itself. It's just like a hot
That's
spring for
valid.
it.
That's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
then in actual game, you'd think that any fire attacks would just heal it, and they don't.
There's an ability for that, but I don't think Moltres has it. Flame Body, yeah, it
No,
does.
it does not.
It's the hidden ability.
Flame Body doesn't heal you.
What? Oh.
Flame Body, it just lets people get burned. Okay, so I'm starting to notice something here. So his name is Moltres.
Mm-hmm.
You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
I
Yeah,
wasn't here for the
he's
first
related
two,
to
so you
the-
might have to recap this for me.
So anyway, Zap Malkuno. You guys ever see that shit?
No.
In the manga, I think it was Pokemon Adventures. They fused all three of the legendary birds together.
I'm going to look this up.
That's,
It's called Zap Malkuno.
That's
I
ridiculous.
swear to God.
What's it called in Japanese,
Or
though?
The Pfizer.
For fuck's
Zap Molkuno. Here we go. It's got all of the heads. It's a Dodrio.
Dude, this is one of Godzilla's enemies. This is King Ghidorah.
How did they fuse them?
Experiments or something. I don't really remember. It had something to do with Eevee.
The manga's weird. Like, Pokemon manga is just really out there.
Yeah, sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. Like the time Archie came back as like a ghost or something
We
inside
may
a
have
suit
talked
of
about this,
armor.
but I know in one of them, like, Jesse and James get married and settle down.
That is not Pokemon Adventures.
Oh, but, yeah. Like,
I don't think
that's
it is.
weird because James is a gay man. Like, there's no doubt about that.
Just because James is flamboyant doesn't mean he's gay.
He could
Yeah,
be
that's pretty-
bisexual.
That's true.
Pretty
That's
fucked
fair,
up.
yeah.
He could be straight.
He could be straight, but no, who's really straight in 2018?
This guy just feels like an afterthought in every way because his encounter is also not, like, as big of a deal. You don't have to do a
Yeah.
bonus dungeon to get him. He's just hanging out in Victory Road.
Yeah.
Well, he completes the triad, doesn't he? Like they weren't going to stop at just two. I don't.
No,
think.
I know.
He needed a
I
third
just-
thing.
I just know like they didn't have a better place to put him, and they didn't have time to design the dungeon. So fuck
Yeah,
it, just
true.
throw him in Victory Road.
He should have been in like a volcano, really, shouldn't he?
He is in Fire Red and Leaf Green. He's at Mount Umber.
I was fully convinced up until you just said he was in Victory Road that he showed up in the burnt mansion on Cinnabar.
Really.
Like 100%.
That would have been
That
better.
would make sense.
But then they made
I
that all
thought he
about.
was there.
They made that one all about Mewtwo and Mew. So
I swear
Yeah.
there was a Pokemon at the end of it.
Nope.
I'm probably like fusing the mansion and the power plant together in my brain.
Maybe.
But he should have been there
he should have.
because that would have made sense.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
do you think they chose thunder, ice, and fire for these three?
It's just a cool trio of elemental things.
Yeah.
I mean the Thunderbird and the Phoenix are both real legendary creatures. I don't know if
Yeah.
Articuno is anything, but I think that just we don't have enough ice types. We have lots of water types. Let's make them ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe.
I don't think water is like cool enough to be like a power. Well, I don't know.
It also gives you the primary colors, the red, blue, and yellow. So
Yeah.
just looks good together.
Except Moltres isn't red because he's yellow also.